My name's Russell Crotty. I'm an artist from California that was invited to participate in the inaugural exhibition here at the Turner Contemporary. I came for a meeting in May 2010 and was quite taken with the coastline here. And I'm doing some coastal mapping and seascape work in California, where I'm from. And I was quite taken with the white cliffs and the whole coastal zone, all the old seawalls, etc., that I decided to gear the work to the coastline here in this area. And I used text in my work, so it was like a description of a walk I took from Joss Bay up here through Margate over to Dreamland, called Walking Towards Dreamland. I kind of imagined what this coastline would look like with California quality surf breaking. Then in one of the large books I did, Coastal Wanderings, there's a spread in there with the names of places here and sort of embedded in the white cliffs, that are funny and strange to me, like Pluck's Gutter, Dumpton, EP Bay. So it was really interesting to work with this area and particularly interesting in my case to hang my spheres that I draw on in that beautiful space, just filled with natural light. And in this exhibition, I'm one of the few people that takes advantage of the natural light. So it's been a really special experience. And I know the architect really enjoyed that too. I talked to him this morning. The fact that, my gallery is just bathed in a natural light. And it's a spectacular space. As an artist, I've been in shows at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. I've been in shows in Kunsthalls in Basel in Europe. And this space, by far, is one of the most beautiful for exhibiting my work. And I know the other artists like it as well. So it's been a great experience to be in on the ground floor here and to enjoy the festivities and see the enthusiasm this around the show from the art world as well as from the people of Margate. It's amazing here on opening day. It's just spectacular. I'm not quite sure they quite grasp what they have yet. I've heard people say, I wanted a skating ring, or somebody else said, I wanted a harbor with a pier. But I think once they interact with it and see the energy it's bringing to the area, and also when their children start doing the educational programs, which is going to be a strong component, I think it's going to be great. And I've noticed today, just sitting in my gallery space, that children just loving those globes that I do. I mean, kids just fascinated by them. And, they could go into a workshop and work off of that or something. That's possible. So I think it'll probably take time for people to fully grasp. It may take a few more shows and some more public activity, but I think they will eventually understand, because it is kind of, this giant building's here now. And, if you're not adverse in contemporary art, it takes a little time and some education, but I'm sure with the programs you have here that'll be achieved, I have no doubt. And the enthusiasm from the public I'm seeing today is very positive.